You did the soft launch, you got your first 5 people, they validated your idea, it works, and then nothing. Weeks go by, those same 5 people are still there, maybe one left, and you try your possible best to get another person, but you're not growing, and every time you post, it's either crickets or the same 2 people responding. The problem isn't your idea, the problem isn't your content. The problem is your community looks dead on the outside and nobody wants to join a dead community. Most people think the answer is post more, be more visible, spend more money on ads, and pray something goes viral. And when that doesn't work, they assume that they're doing something fundamentally wrong, basically. But here's the truth. A 5% community and a 100% community needs completely different strategies. What works at 100 doesn't work at 5, and what works at 5 stops working at 100. When you're small, your challenge isn't content, it is social proof. You need to make growth look like inevitable so that people feel like they are catching a moving train, not boarding an empty bus. I call this engine, social proof engine, and it has 3 specific tactics that manufactures visible momentum from the real activities that is happening in your community. Now, these 3 tactics took me from 12 stock members to about 1,000 members in about 90 days. No paid ads, no viral moments, just systematically building social proof. In this video, I'm breaking down all 3 tactics: how to make your early members hyper visible, how to turn your community into an endless content machine, and how to create scarcity that makes people want to join. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do this week to start building momentum in your community. Here is what you need to understand about the 5 to 100 member phase. The enemy is invisibility. When someone discovers your community, they see a low member count and they think to themselves, is this even active? They see a few conversations. I say, will anyone respond to my post? And also, they see no social proof. Am I making a mistake joining this community? The friction of joining a small community is high and people are risk aversive. So your job isn't to create more content. Your job is to amplify the signals that are already in your community that makes it feel valuable and alive. And you're not faking anything. You're making the real value visible to people who can't see it yet. So let me show you how you can do this. Tactic 1, the painted first row. Think about a movie theater. If the front row is completely empty, nobody wants to sit there. But if there are a few people up front, suddenly those seats look desirable. Your first 5 to 10 members are your painted first row. They are the proof that smart people are already in your community. Now, what do? Make your early members hyper visible so outsiders see an active, valuable community. How? Future members question publicly. When someone in your community asks a great question, turn it to content, probably a Twitter thread. A member asked me, a LinkedIn post. Someone in my community brought up a YouTube video. This question came from my community. Always credit by name or handle, and this does 2 things. 1, the member feels seen, they become more loyal, and 2, outsiders see smart people insights, which is social proof. So, host exclusive session for founding member. Every Friday by 12 p.m., I host a live Q&A just for our founding members. Post about this session publicly. People see them happening and think, I want access to that. Also, another thing you can do is share member wins everywhere. When a member has a success, screenshot it with permission, post it, community member just landed their first client, or community member just got about 1,000 members in their first YouTube video. Tag them, celebrate them publicly. Last week, a member asked me about migration, and I turned that into a LinkedIn post that got about 5,000 impressions. People would DM me asking me to join the community. One question became 3 new members. Now, when outsiders see active, smart people inside your community, joining stop feeling risky. They think if these people are there, I should be too. Tactic 2, the content flywheel. Your community should feed your content, and your content should drive growth. Most people treat this as separate, and that is insufficient and inefficient. Turn community discussions into public content that attracts the right people back into your community. Now, community should flow into your content. Now, great discussions in your community should become Twitter threads. Member success story could be a YouTube video or anything. Common questions could be a LinkedIn post or anything. Debate or different perspective could be a poll on social media. The critical rules: always credit the community or the community member. Don't just steal ideas, give attributions like shout out to a member for this insight. This came from a discussion in our community. The community helped you figure this out. Content going into your community. Now, every piece of content ends with a soft invitation. We went deeper into this in our community. This idea came from a member joining us to be part of this conversation. The secret: only turn the best discussions into content. This naturally incentivizes quality contributions. Members know great insights might get featured publicly. I posted a question in my community: what's your biggest struggle with engagement? Got 12 thoughtful responses, turned it into a community carousel post. Got about 200 saves, 8 people joined the community from that one post. You never run out of content ideas, your community generates them for you. And every piece of content becomes a funnel, bringing the right people into your community. Tactic 3, the exclusive beta invite. Scarcity creates value. When you say join my community, it sounds like begging. But when you say opening 10 spots this Friday, it sounds like an opportunity. Yeah. So framing joining as an exclusive access, not an open door. You are being genuinely selective to your community and to maintain high quality while you are still small. Now, stop saying join anytime. Create intentional enrollment windows like opening 10 spots this Friday, taking 15 members next week. We are capping at 100 founding members for 2 spots left, basically. That is what you should do. Sometimes you might decide to use a simple application. Even a Google form works. Why do you want to join? What are you hoping to get? How did you hear about us? This makes joining feel valuable and filter out people who aren't serious. Manually onboard while you're small. When you're under 100, welcome everyone personally. DM them individually. Introduce them to 1 or 2 members. Give them their first mission. Introduce themselves and tell us why you want to stay here, or why you are joining the community, or what are you working on recently, or what do you intend to achieve in the next 3 months. Another thing you can do is create a wait list when full. We are at capacity, but joining the wait list for next month's cohort. This maintains scarcity and gives people a reason to follow you. I switched a creators community from join anytime to open 20 spots this month. Apply here. Got about 37 applications, accepted 20, waitlisted 17. Next month, those 17 were ready to join immediately. Created urgency like I have never seen before. Now, exclusivity creates urgency. People don't procrastinate if the spots are very, very limited. And the application brings more committed members who actually want to engage and make use of the resources in the community. That is the social proof engine, your system from going from 5 to 100 members. Number 1, which includes painted first row, make your early members hyper visible. 2, content Flywheel. Your community first your content, and your content drives your growth, and your better invite, which is create scarcity and exclusivity. Your goal: make growth look inevitable. Make outsiders feel like they are missing out on something valuable and active. Now, here's something you can do this week. Start with 1 tactics this week. Pick something that most or feels like most doable for you this month. 1, you could feature 1 member question publicly. That is the painted first row. Turn 1 community discussion into a post, which is a content Flywheel, and close enrollment and announce next open, which is better invite. You don't need all 3 at once, just start basically. Here's what I want from you. Drop a comment with 1, how many members you currently have. 2, your biggest challenge going right now. I'll reply to as many as I can with specific advice on which tactics to start with. And if this gave you clarity on what to do next, hit subscribe, like, comment, share, because I'm currently doing a 90 days community building challenge where I'm breaking down community building every week with real tactics and not just theory. If you are below 100 members, this is your engine. Build social proof, manufacture momentum, create scarcity. But here is what nobody tells you. When this works, when you hit 100, when you hit 80, 90, everything breaks. You become the bottleneck. You can't keep up. Your engagement actually drops even though you have more people. And that is when you need a completely different engine. And that's exactly what I'll be breaking down in my next video, how to scale from 100 to 200 without burnout. And I'll see you in my next one.